Hello and welcome to Hobby Envoy. I'm Cole, and today we're going to be working on what is, in my opinion, one of the most visually striking grunt suits in Gundam. The Leo from Mobile Suit Gundam Wing. Now, I don't have an extended preamble for this one, so we're just going to get right into it. Unlike with the Gem in the previous video, I elected to not pre-assemble the Gunpla for ease of painting. So your before picture is this pile of parts, which we will move into priming. Where previously I've always primed my models using a rattle can, this time I elected to leverage the advantages of an airbrush and prime the model right here at the desk. In the future, I will probably continue to prime my models and miniatures using the airbrush, as it allows a greater degree of control than a rattle can, and I didn't have to worry about overspray as much. After priming, we move into spraying the major colors that the mobile suit will be painted in. If you would like a full list of the colors and ranges I used in the painting of this model, I will include the full list of all the paints used in the description down below. For this model, I thought I would try something new that I always thought was a cool effect I saw other people do on their models and miniatures, and that was applying a heat stain to the barrel jacket of the Leo's machine gun. Overall, I think it turned out well, and it was something that was definitely eased by the use of the airbrush. On the whole, I thought the gunmetal I used to paint all the metal parts of the mobile suit was a bit too bright, so we're going to apply a fairly liberal black wash to most of the metal parts. And while the black wash is out, we will also use a finer brush to do a more strategic application of the wash to the various panel lines and recesses of detail on the model. And here we're going to give the suit a little extra life by using an effect paint to light up its main camera. And starting to wrap up, we're using a combination of the sponge technique and some strategic applications of a fine brush to apply some chipping and wear to our mobile suit. And of course, even though the model doesn't call for any, I can't resist but to put some decals on my models. Similar to the priming, for the clear coat we're using the Airbrush. And this time, rather than a matte finish, I decided to try out for the first time using a Satin varnish. And I think it worked out really well for this model. And now, finally, we can assemble our gunpla. And here is the finished product. I'm really happy with how this Leo turned out. In my mind, I think the Leo stands right up there with the Zaku in terms of antagonist grunt mobile suits. And I really enjoyed being able to bring this one to life. I haven't quite decided what the next video is going to be. It might not even be a mobile suit. But we'll find out on the next one. Catch you then. And today, we're going to be working on what is, in my opinion, one of the most visually striking grunt